You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. He's an ass. He was an ass before. He's an ass. We got elected. He's going to be an ass when he leaves. But the thing is this here. Again, we knew what he was going to do. He made that perfectly clear. So all he's doing is doing exactly what he said he was going to do. It's no surprise to me that Jack Nicklaus has no courage to say it's time for you to go ahead and go because they don't want him to go. Erica, they want the madness to continue. Mm-hmm. They want that. Okay. I mean, this is who they are. This is what they are all about. And so that's what the whole deal is. And I think what people, like yesterday, Erica, on the show, I talked about how I need progressives to stop going at each other. Because here's the deal. This is just real simple, okay? The Democratic House is not made up of all progressives. Mm-hmm. It's not made up of all centrists. It's not made up of all moderates or conservatives. No, the Democrats have a majority because they picked up some centrist districts. Mm-hmm. It's a fact, okay? So you got to figure out how can I sit here and work with folks to get the legislation. The other folk, you can't work with them.
Right.
Because they're not going to operate rationally. Mm-hmm. Now finally Senator Chuck Grassley of Iowa says, yes, Joe Biden should be getting national intelligence briefings. Now all of a sudden, Senator Lindsey Graham, who, I'm sorry, as Rochelle Carey said, we ain't giving you a cookie because you now are saying that Joe Biden is the president. No. We ain't forgot what you said last week on Fox News, Lindsey. Mm-hmm. We haven't forgot that. But that's who you're dealing with. And when somebody shows you who they are, your deal should go, okay, got you. I'm good. Now I know how to deal with you. I think what has to happen right now is that the folks who support Biden-Harris must be prepared for the reality, Erica, that Donald Trump and his minions are going to draw this out and give no assistance whatsoever until the absolute last second.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sure, absolutely. And this is all thanks to the increased number of white women that said that they wanted more white supremacy to continue, that 55%. Thanks be to God for the 90+% of Black women and the 80% of Black men that said that, no, this is not the direction that we can go in, because as we look at the COVID numbers, we're talking about 240+ million Americans that are dead, to include a beautiful little Black girl, 5 years old, that died as a result of COVID. When we're also thinking about the still ongoing economic turmoil, we still do not have that CARES package that the House passed back in May of 2020 through the Senate. We also have here in the state of Georgia 2 important Senate elections that will be happening on January 5th, and a plethora of youth voters that will be engaging in the vote because they will be eligible to vote by January the 5th. We're thinking about all of these different things that we have going on, and not to be surprised that we have now people that are finding their cojones and trying to step to the plate to say, well, yeah, he does, in fact, President-elect Biden does need to receive his presidential daily briefings. Hell yeah, he needs to be receiving them, because the functioning illiterate person who is occupying the White House has not been reading them for over 4 years now. So there is this real exhaustion that the country is feeling, particularly when we're seeing that we have hundreds of thousands new COVID cases, where we're seeing people that are being hospitalized, ICUs at maximum capacity. So of course we do expect for the person who brought in the circus to leave with circus in tow. But I think that this is where people have to take stock and have to really own how being engaged in the vote is critically important. That, and also to remember that people that are not only on the federal level, but people that are on the state level, and I know we're going to get to this later in the show when we're talking about State Representative David Clark, who's pushing for more restrictive voting around wanting to call the Georgia State Legislature into session so that they can make sure that people can't be invalid folks that with the assumption that people are going to be moving to Georgia in a flurry because of the Senate elections that we have coming up in January. So people just need to remember these names like Lindsey Graham's, like State Georgia Representative David Clark of District 98, that these are the people in the midst of everything that we have going on in the country that still wanted to block and drag out what is a final election. We're just waiting for it to be certified. But these are the people who really continue to obstruct along with the son of a Klansman. And don't forget those people. Remember those people when you're thinking about the state of Georgia, when these folks are up for election again in 2 more years. Think about that as we move into these different classes of Senate races, as Dr. Carr pointed out last week, that will be ongoing, thinking about not just 2020, but thinking about 2022, 2024, 2026 moving forward, because these are people that said that your life be damned, we want power.
All right, folks, back to that Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, folks, this is the Seat.com virtual reality headset. What happens is you just pop your phone right into here, and then when you close it up, you can actually look at the content on Seat.com, their VR content, or you can look at other 360-degree video that puts you right into the room. So, like, literally, you can just be looking all over. And so, Mary Spio is the founder of the company. She's the innovator behind this, a black woman, sister from Ghana. And so that's their VR headset. They also have these 360-degree 4D headphones. A tremendous bass that covers all across your head. Great sound. Gamers love them. You can attach a headset to this as well. It's Bluetooth. Folks, if you want to get either one of these devices, go to Seek.com, Seek.com. That's Seek.com, Seek.com. Use the promo code RMVIP2020. RMVIP 2020, and check that out. And so we certainly appreciate them being partners with us here at Roland Martin Unfiltered, where we, of course, support black-owned businesses like Seek.com. And also go to their site. You can also subscribe to their monthly content that's right there on Seek.com.